My name's Arissa Carbonara, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Kings and queens go hard. Rising star on the big scene, make them know who you are. You don't break the swag, don't settle for less. They put you through that test, your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote.
Yeah, let's go, SLT Nation. What it do, fam? Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next. That's right. This is a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. And in our fifth season, a year we have coined the Big Nickel. KT and I are still on this incredible mission we started back in 2020. We are going all over this country, and we're finding rising superstars in our communities who are doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. We didn't have to look very far, ladies and gentlemen. This is a special episode because we have featured some of the coaches. This might be the first time we got some coaches and players and a whole transition type of thing. And we're going to tell an incredible story, ladies and gentlemen. I want to introduce you straight out of Cuero, Texas. Not just an all-state volleyball player, but she was also an all-state basketball player, accomplishing MVP as a dual sport athlete, taking her team all the way to the Class 4A state championship in 2025. This is what I need y'all to do. Cuero, we are going all the way out to University of Cal Berkeley. From being a green gobbler, now she is a golden bear. Y'all make some noise for the defensive specialist in volleyball, the 6'2" dope volleyball player, Arissa Carbonara. Yo, Arissa, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are y'all?
Kevin, we doing good, but look at her. She got a dorm room. You know what I'm saying? Look at this baby, the grown up right in front of us. Shout out to the coaching staff at Cal. That's the reason I said in the intro that it's special to us, because we just so happen to have both the head coach and the assistant coach, and now we got a volleyball player from the state of Texas that was recruited by this amazing staff. So I don't know, Kevin, this feels like a homecoming. And if you know, anytime homecoming, you gotta shake hands and hug on your family, your kinfolk. So if this is your first time or your next time watching the show, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the OG, all things Louisiana. Put your L's up. Mr. Yeet is in the building, and I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, the other side of the You Got Next logo, the Quiet Storm. Shh, all facts, no cap. The head coach, KT, Kev. Ooh, you feeling that the vibrations that's emitting off the camera right now, Kevin? You feeling the heat, the pressure, the intensity that's coming off of this white hot light?
B. Jones, to anybody that knows Arissa, they got to know that her energy is absolutely amazing. I can't wait to see her play volleyball and also tell a story, B. Jones. So let's go. Let's turn up.
But at 6'2", though, I always called myself the libero of the show, Arissa. And I had some fun with the libero with your coaches. But you at 6'2", you ain't playing on libero. You got to be short.
Outside hitter.
Outside hitter. I like that. All right, well, guess what? As an outside hitter, it's time for I'm going to serve you up a nice spike here, okay? So we about to kick the show off with the moment of truth. That's right. This is our version of two truths and a lie. It's just a way to have an icebreaker with the incredible volleyball player and the former two-sport athlete. So the rules are super simple. Before the show, she picked 3 facts about herself. As the title goes, one of the facts is a fabrication. It's not the truth. Kevin and I will have exactly 60 seconds to work together as a team and see if we can figure it out and figure out which one of these facts is not the truth, but that's where we got to call on you. That's right. Everybody that's watching this out of Cuero, Texas, y'all friends and family, y'all show us some love. See if y'all can slide the comments and help us out, figure out which one of these facts is not the truth. I'm ready. We coming off of a win in our last episode, gives us 34 wins on the year, 27 losses. So we still above 500. I'm feeling bullish. We got about 70 shows left in the year, maybe 80 if we squeeze a few more in. So we got a long way to go, and we only at the halfway mark of the year. But Arissa, you ready to give us these 3 facts?
I am.
Let's go. Give them to us.
Okay, number 1, I have 5 golden retrievers at my house as pets. Okay. Number 2, I'm colorblind. And number 3, I've raised pigs for the last 10 years.
This is where I got to get on the production team. I ain't getting none of these notes. I ain't see no pictures of no pigs.
Just for this one, I think it may be number 1 because of the numbers.
Okay. Yeah, 5.
She may have 3 golden retrievers. So she may have 7.
5 is a lot of golden retrievers, and I know they're smart. They super smart dogs. I got a golden doodle, so I love the golden. I love the whole golden family. Super lovable, super fun dogs. Kevin, something about colorblind ain't sitting right with me though. How can we prove that? Like, you know what? I'm with you though, Kevin. I don't like the numbers. Let's see what the family's saying out in the chat. I think we getting a lot of number 1. So you know what, Kevin? Let's go with it. Let's go with it, Kevin.
Let's go with it.
We don't think you got 5 golden retrievers because that's one hell of a vet bill and a lot of kibble and Farmer's Dog being bought. Shout out to Farmer's Dog. But the rest, we're gonna say the bluff is number 1.
That would be incorrect. I do have 5 golden retrievers. America, Tank, Liberty, Glory, and Maple.
Wait a minute. I get Glory and Liberty and America. Maple is a Canadian, though. Maple syrup is from Canada. And Tank, Lord have mercy. Is he the biggest one? Is he the biggest?
He's the only boy, the only guy, only boy dog. So
I can deal with Tank. All right. So how did Maple get her name?
I really don't know. That's what came to us. There was not the other one. That was the most recent one we've gotten. The rest of them, we wanted them to kind of match, but we couldn't really come up with any more, kind of patriotic names. So
that's fun.
I am not colorblind, but my brother's colorblind. So.
Well, tell Tank and Maple they new nickname is Stars and Stripes. Okay, so we got one star and one stripes. We gonna give them some patriotic name in this thing still. So now you got to tell us which one was the fabricate, which one was the lie.
The colorblind.
The colorblind.
And I had that feeling. I'm telling y'all, I'm just gonna start going with my gut on this. I knew you wasn't no colorblind because I saw you dress. You got fashion. She got model pics. Models can't be colorblind.
They can't be, Jones.
They got to coordinate.
And the reason that resonated with me, B. Jones, because my youngest son is colorblind and my father-in-law is colorblind. So that's where she got me. She tugged on my heartstrings. She
tugged on your heartstrings. Well, Arissa, congratulations. You fooled him. You didn't fool me. You know what I'm saying? I was just messing with you. We're a team, KT. We took an L today, but that ain't going to stop us from having a good time on this road trip we're about to take. Arissa, this is your show. This is your moment, young sis. We about to have a good time. But you know what you got to do before you get on the road trip? And that road trip to California is a long road trip. So this is what we need.
8 hours.
That's what I'm saying. So I need everybody out there to take that right hand. Come on, Arissa. Reach it up. Reach over your left shoulder. Grab that seatbelt and buckle up. Click, clack. Let's go. Oh, my goodness. Kevin, I'm telling y'all, I'm not going to put on the volleyball gear, but I'm going to play some volleyball this week. I want to get my volleyball on. Arissa, this is what we need. We need everybody out there watching this show to help us to take this show to a whole nother level. This is your moment. We're asking for an outpour of support from our California Golden Bear family, from our Cuero family. If you're out there watching, there's 4 things that you can do right now to help us to take this show and keep this mission going. Number 1, hang out with us to the end of the show. I think that's an easy one to do, right, sis? They can hang out. You know, I'm grab you some popcorn, enjoy yourself. Get you a mint tea or something. Number two, you got to hit that like button. Now, I ain't seen too many volleyball players that spike the ball nicely. So I need y'all to treat that like a spike and just come rain fire and brimstone down on your opponent and hit that like button. I'm talking about break somebody's nose hitting that like button so we can run the numbers up on this show and it just bubbles all the way up to the top. I'm talking about number 3. I need y'all to share the rock. Now, I'm the libero, so I got to set it up. I need you to set up your friends and family and let them know about this young future All-American volleyball player who's representing the state of Texas and all she does. So make sure you send this out to your friends, your families, your coworkers, your colleagues, your classmates. Let's run the numbers up, y'all. And last but not least, y'all know what y'all got to do. Subscribe to the vibe. That's right. Become a part of the SLT tribe and join our family as we keep on marching. And we're going to keep on telling these incredible stories and giving y'all 1,000% energy night in and night out. I'm still dedicated to being the hardest working podcast in the game, especially covering women's sports. And we're going to keep doing that. Arissa, it is that time, the moment of truth. We better get all this love. We want everybody out there to show us some love. You think they're going to show us some love on this episode?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it like we true to it on the count of 3. We gonna smash that subscribe button in 3, 2, 1. Boo! Oh my goodness. Man, I'm feeling like $1 million right now. All of these new family members hitting us up. Arissa, we need everybody out there to identify themselves, not by their name or their cities and location. That's cool if you want to just tell us who you are. But what we need them to do is to throw an emoji in the chat. This is your favorite emoji. What is our emoji of the show? What are we having your friends and family represent to show some love with?
My favorite emoji is like the laughing, crying one that's like the tears, like the stream of water straight down because I like to laugh. And so that's my favorite one. All right.
We gonna call that the severe laughing and crying. That's the one that's taking that extra step with the laughing and crying. Y'all make sure y'all throw that emoji in the chat and let KT and I know that y'all showed us some love today. Kevin, what we gonna tell everybody who throw the intense laughing and crying emoji in the chat, man?
We're going to tell them thank you and welcome to the SportsLifeTalk family.
Thank you. Welcome to the family. And listen, we don't do fans. We don't do followers. We do family around here. We wouldn't have it any other way but to have you on this incredible journey. So you waited long enough, Arissa. It is time for some fun. Let's tell them your story in a unique way. Let's go. Welcome to the Sports Life Talks initiation.
All right, before we officially welcome you into the Sports Life Talk family, you got to go through our initiation. And the first question we always ask our family, well, future family, is to give us your top 5 music artists.
Okay. I like country music and like pop music, but my top 5, Megan Maroney, Lauren Daigle, Bruno Mars, Ty Myers, and Adele.
The names on there are huge, but I'm just in disbelief. When you said country, I was finna get some of that I'm Not the Problem. You know who I'm talking about. Some of that Morgan Wallen. Come on, we ain't got no Morgan.
No, I don't really. Morgan Wallen's all right. I do listen to some of his music, but he's not one of the.
Okay.
I like Zach Bryan better than Morgan Wallen, but I'm.
Okay. Dang, Morgan got pushed down out of the top 10, KT. All right, Kevin, what are you going to give that top 5, brother?
All right, we'd like to rank everybody's top 5. The highest you can get is 24. The lowest you can get is 8. That's our dedication to Kobe Bryant. B. Jones, I recognize 3 out of 5, I think, on that one.
Okay.
But I'm not going to hold that against her because she's a dope athlete. She's a dope individual. Let's give her 19 for that one, man. I'll give her 19 for that.
Okay.
Now, Kevin, who are the ones you didn't recognize?
You weren't supposed to come back and ask me that. I recognize
Megan
Bruno,
Maroney. I didn't recognize. Okay.
Megan
Lauren
Maroney.
Daigle. Okay,
Yeah,
Lauren. I know Lauren Daigle. Yeah, I know Lauren Daigle. I didn't recognize Megan Maroney. So, okay.
I didn't think you were going to interview me and come up with a follow-up on that.
Well, I was just curious at which ones that caused you some heartburn. You know what I'm talking about?
I wouldn't say heartburn. It's just, I got to go back and listen to it. I'm going to get her to send me some.
There it is. Can you tap us in? Can you send us the link? You got are you at Apple Music or what do you, Spotify?
I do Spotify. I can send you.
Okay, so you can send us the list. All right, so put us on. I can ride around listening to some Megan Maroney. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
All right, so who is your favorite superhero and why?
I'm not huge with superheroes, but I'd say probably my dad is my hero. I've always been a daddy's girl, and he's been my coach since I was a little girl and taught me everything about sports, everything about like the mental aspect of sports. And so pretty much anytime, anything in my life sports related, I go straight to him with any problem, any critiques I need. He can be super tough and hard on you, but in the end, it has always made me a better athlete. And so I'm very thankful that I get him as a dad. And even though sometimes it's hard and tough, he's very tough on you, but he's making you better. And so it all comes from a place of love. And so he's my hero.
I love that answer. Whenever anybody comes over here and they say their parents, that's just dope. All right, so we asked that question because we see an athlete of your caliber as a superhero. Now, I don't know what your dad's theme music would be. I'm pretty sure it may be something country related, but I need for you to give me your theme song.
Okay, actually, theme song not country related. Theme song is "Lose Yourself" by Eminem. So, not country related at all.
Now, how are you gonna go from your top 5 to Eminem "Lose Yourself"?
Because I don't listen to him that much, but that's one song that I do listen to. So,
That's dope. That's a dope one. All right, so what is something that I guess basketball and volleyball has taught you that you can use when you're not on the court?
I think it has just taught me like mentally the mental aspect of going through life in volleyball, especially like the whole game is basically can be mentally tougher in the moments of high pressure. And so even in basketball too, I think when it comes to crunch time, the pressure that you're feeling in the game, that is all has to do with your mental game. And so I think using my sports into your life, everything is kind of like how you perceive it and how you react to things. And so I think the biggest thing that's grown for me has been my mental game.
Now, I know that you haven't been out there that long, but this is a very important question, and we need for you to come up with something, okay? B. Jones and I, when we travel, we got to eat. So we come down to the Cal to kick it with y'all, to catch a volleyball game. What's that one food spot we need to go to, and what's your go-to meal there?
Ooh. Okay, my favorite place is Tender Greens, and it is I don't know if it's a chain restaurant. I'm pretty sure it's maybe just a local restaurant. But the best thing that I have gotten is the steak plate, and I get mac and cheese and either baby greens or arugula salad, and it's very, very good. The steak is perfect and is like medium rare, so very good and juicy and great. And then the mac and cheese it has like a breadcrumb crust on the top. Super cheesy, super delicious. I've been there probably 8 times in the last 3 weeks.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, Arissa, you just took me on an emotional roller coaster. Because when you said tenders, okay, I'm thinking, okay, I like what we had with this. Because that's like fried chicken, you know what I'm saying? Everybody loves some tenders. And you said greens. Yeah. I'm like, oh, Lord, she talking about a salad spot. I'm like, we coming all the way out there to California, all these hippies, and we finna eat some salads. And then all of a sudden, you open that thing up with some steak. I'm like, okay, tender greens. Tender greens got steak in the mac.
There's definitely a ton of amazing places here, and I wish I could give you even more, but I haven't been to most of them, so.
Well, I tell you what, Tender Greens need to reach out to you tomorrow. Because when you said
we definitely chopping up this clip and we put this out there, we're gonna get you some NIL money from them.
when she said super cheesy and super delicious, I was
with the breadcrumbs on top. Yeah, she did her thing for that one.
Sprinkle it out, bake it in. Hey, shoot. Holla at me, Tender. Somebody tag Tender Greens. We coming for sure.
No doubt. All right, so now that we've wrapped up the initiation, it's time to learn more about Arissa. So we need for you to join the convo. Drop your top 5 music artists, your favorite superhero, and your go-to food spot in the comments. And please go check out our website, sltugotnext.com, to check out more of our amazing You Got Next family members. Now I'm going to pass the ball back to B as he officially reintroduces our newest play cousin, Miss Arissa. So B Jones, go ahead and take it away, man.
Arissa Carbonara, thank you for coming on the show. Welcome to the Sports Life Talk family. You crossed the sands with flying colors and not colorblind. So you saw every last one of those colors right there in front of you. But Arissa, you super dope. You are the reason why I and Kevin, why we love doing this show, because I think about you're kind of like a unicorn. I mean, Kevin, we've done this show over 800 times, probably over 850 times now, and I don't think we've ever had a kid that's came on here and won all-state MVP in 2 different sports. That's like, to me, that's crazy, but that shows you how talented you are. And then to have this amazing personality you got, laughing, just that charisma is just oozing out of your pores. I just want to thank you again. Thank you, parents. They did an excellent job with you. Shout out to them. But let's tell them your story. All right, let's take them back to the very beginning. This is going to be kind of wide open. This is the wild west. When did you fall in love with sports?
Okay, so I have 3 brothers. I have an older brother who's 20. He's about to be 21. So has been playing sports since he was little, and watching him as a little girl, I think I always look up to my brothers. My brothers are like my best friends. And so looking up to him, you watch him play sports, and my dad always was coaching us as kids. And so you watch him coach, and then you just kind of, that's what you know, and that's what you learn to love. And so I think for the basketball side of things, I started playing basketball when I was in 1st grade, but he was playing when he was in 1st grade. So I was going to all of his games, all of his practices, and getting to play with the boys and think that I was real tough and just as good as them. And so falling in love with it then. And then volleyball, I was much later. I started when I was little, but just for like the YMCA, but I didn't really fall in love with it until I was in 7th grade. So very different both sides, but sports has always been a huge part of my life. I played soccer when I was little, softball forever, and so it's always been the center of even my whole family. Everyone in my family loves sports. That's everything we do involves sports. So,
any sisters? You got 3 brothers? Any sisters?
No, I'm the only girl.
What? Now, where are you on the pecking order? Are you the baby girl?
I'm second. Okay. My oldest brother, and then I have 2 younger brothers.
Okay. So you got to beat up on them a little bit then.
Yes.
That's how you're such a dog on the court.
Yes, they have made me so tough. And so I think I have them to thank for how I turned out, because I was always, trying to hang with them and do stuff with them.
So we're going to talk a lot about volleyball, but I want to get some basketball in, because you guys had an incredible run here in the state of Texas. Cuero, shout out to that 2025 team. Y'all went all the way to the finals. And then I'm looking at all of your accolades. We talking about a 17 or 18 point per game score. So you really were the truth, Arissa. How special was this incredible run for this basketball team? And tell us a little bit about Arissa, the basketball player, since we potentially may not ever get to see you hit the court again.
No, yes, this was definitely my best high school experience. I was on varsity from being as a freshman in basketball, and so it was coming in as a freshman, I was very kind of timid and kind of just didn't really know where I belong. And then as the years progressed, I became like the center of the team. And so basketball has just been a huge aspect of my life. All the girls on the basketball team this year and the last few years, actually, they're my best friends. We do everything together. We have a great time. I think that's kind of attributed to why we did so well, is just because we all got along. We all could be tough and hold each other accountable without it being a problem. We didn't have any drama. We never had issues with each other. And so we were just able to push each other and make each other better the whole way. I think me as a basketball player, I'm very aggressive and I'm going all out every single play. Like if the ball is anywhere near me, I'm going to go get it. Like you're not going to stop me from going to get it. And so I take risk on the court. If I'm going to lose the game, I'm going to lose it going all out, doing everything I can to win. And so I think kind of my basketball game is kind of modeled kind of fearlessly. Like it's do or die. So
now before we get into volleyball, have you considered, I'm just saying as a little inkling, somewhere in the back of that brain, thought about potentially walking on the basketball team and going out there and giving them that work?
I have thought of playing basketball as my 5th year after volleyball is over, but I had not thought of walking on the basketball team here. I have never played a sport and just been focused on one sport. So I think it'll be interesting to see just what I can do when I'm just solely focused on one thing. But I have thought of playing my 5th year going and playing basketball. So
well, it ain't over. It ain't over till it's over. All right, so Arissa, you should have been Miss Texas. I'm talking about not too many athletes in the class of 4A. I'm talking about this is her Herculean, like wins the MVP in both sports. When you got the MVP in volleyball, were you surprised when you came back and did the same thing in basketball? I'm like, how does that work? Like, what a trophy collection? Did he have to build a whole new room to fit all of these accolades in it?
No, it's a pretty good feeling. It's something that I don't know of anyone that's ever done that. So obviously it's a big deal, especially, I mean, I guess to help me being from a small town, you kind of get thrown into all the sports. If you want to be a good and competitive school, you kind of have to play everything. There's not enough girls to not play everything. But I think my biggest thing has always been that I wanted to be the best in whatever I was doing. So if I was going to be playing volleyball and basketball, I was going to make damn sure that I was going to be the best in both of them. Like it was not a question that was going to be my goal, was to be the very best in both sports. So no matter what the sacrifice is going to be.
Speaking of sacrifice, I read one of your posts, and I think I just need to go ahead and come to terms with it, family, that I'm just an emotional person. I like to have fun. I'm just an emotional, but you almost brought me to tears. You had this injury, and then you had to bounce back from this injury, and you talked about how the injury made you focus and recalibrate, and you started talking about how the scriptures that you use to stay tough during this time. I gotta ask you, it was something in there. You talked about fighting a good fight, but it was a line in the paragraph on the post that said the game was taken from you. And when you put it in perspective like that, we're talking about a 15, 16-year-old baby. You felt like something was stolen from you. What was it like going through that injury? And what did you learn about Arissa Carbonara through all of that?
Yeah, so my freshman year, I broke my leg. And for me, sports has always been the center of my life. Everything I do has always revolved around that. And so when something like that happens to you and you're forced to just sit on the sidelines and watch all of your friends, everyone that you should be competing with, just get to play, and you have to take a step back and be away from it. It really it makes you kind of think about everything. Everything is slowed down for you. And so for me, that kind of made me feel that, number one, you don't know when your last game is going to happen. Like at any point it could be taken from you. So you need to cherish the moment that you're in and be present in that moment. So that's one thing. And then also just knowing that when you get back, you're going to be weaker. Like your body is physically going to not be as strong. So you have to work that much harder. Everyone else has been working for all this time that you were having to take off. And so you have to be that much more on top of your game and wanting to get back into the game. And so the mental aspect of that also is it takes a toll on you. But at the same time, if you want to get to where your goals are, you're going to have to work twice as hard just to get back even with your competition.
Man, this young lady's special, KT. I'm sorry. She is special. I got goosebumps right now because you over here spitting some knowledge. So let's talk about this commitment to the university. And I guess I should stop calling it a commitment now because you signed, sealed, and delivered. Y'all, that baby in that hotel, in that dorm room right now. You out there in California. So what made you decide? I mean, all of the schools you had to pass 300 schools to get out to California. What made you decide to take your talents to Berkeley?
Okay, so back when I was, 16 years old or whatever, and decided to make the decision. But really for me, it came down to like the team chemistry and the team dynamic. When I came out on my visit, every single person on the team wanted to be there and was so involved in like, oh no, like we want you here, like we want to be a part of your whole entire experience here. And so they all showed up and wanted to hang out with me and get to know me and everything. And so for that, I think it was a Sunday when we came, and so everyone's off. They don't have to be there, and they all chose to come. That really plays a huge role, like just to the people that they are and the type of people that they want to better their program. They want people to come in. And so I think that showed me just how good like the team dynamic was. And then also it's great academics and competitive. I mean, we're playing in the ACC now, so you're going to get to see great competition. And for me, that was one of my big goals, is I wanted to play the highest level of volleyball that I could and see the biggest competition I could. And while Cal may not be as at the level that we want to be right now, we have a lot of room for growth. And so I think for me, that is just putting the pedestal up higher and giving me something to reach for. And so I think for me, it just came down to the team dynamic and then the opportunity, the growth and the ceiling that I would be able to have coming out here.
We caught you at a very unique point in your career because you haven't really officially touched that court for your first match at Cal, and you fresh off of your high school graduation, but you already have to be a big girl and make this move. How has it been for you? Tell us the story of Confessions of a Freshman on a big campus like that.
No, it's been fun. It's been good. The first week was when I left my hometown a week before I actually moved in, and we drove up to California. So that first few nights being on the drive, you're kind of missing everything and all your friends back home. It's kind of starting to sink in oh, I'm leaving. And then once I got here, the first few days were kind of rough. You're just missing everything. But then now I'm pretty settled in and everything's kind of a routine now. And so I'm having a blast. They've been working us real hard. I will not lie. They've been working us hard. We are tired and exhausted, but now that we're in kind of a set schedule, we still have our time to work out. We have our time for class, and then we kind of have the rest of the day off and can hang out and go. We've gotten to try a lot of new food places, so that's been fun. We've just been hanging out with the girls and just building the team dynamic before season starts, but it's really been a great experience. The weather has been great out here. It's been 60 to 70 degrees every single day, so it's been super nice, super pretty outside, but for the most part, it's been a great experience. Have zero complaints about it, and I'm really enjoying myself and super, super pumped that season's starting really soon. So.
And it doesn't hurt the fact that you got that steak in
yes, from 10 degrees.
10 degrees right down the street, baby. Get a little depression. I'm running down to the Tender's Green. Go give me a plate. You know what I'm saying? Give me the extra breadcrumb, please. What are you majoring in? What are you going to major in?
I'm majoring in media studies. So.
Okay. So it sounds like you're gonna be the future vice president of SportsLifeTalk Media. We interviewing you right now. Real quickly, we know you love to have fun. You're charismatic. We know you're super family oriented. What is Arissa like when the camera's off? When it's not basketball or volleyball related, you're just able to sit back and decompress and be yourself. What do you do for fun? How do you find yourself in those types of moments?
Well, you kind of already said it, but pretty much with my family. All of my grandparents live in Cuero too. And so if I'm not playing sports, which most of my life is devoted to that, but if I'm not, I am with my family. And I love my grandparents. I see them. My grandparents live on the same property as me. And then my other set of grandparents live right in town. So I see them every single day pretty much. And so my whole life is basically just devoted to spending time with my family. It's the best thing ever. And so even the fact that I'm moving so far away was crazy, I guess. But at the same time, I call them every day and get to talk to them every day. So, but they are the biggest part outside of sports in my life.
Well, you got to pick up some hack and sack or some pickleball or some. You been down to the beach? Y'all got a beach in Berkeley? Is it?
There's a beach 30 minutes away, but we have not been yet. I have not been yet. The other girls have been, but I have not been yet. But
yeah, it's gonna be a minute before you get free.
Yeah, after volleyball season's done with, then we can go on the beach. But we're strictly business right now. So
Coach,
No time for the beach.
hey, KT, Coach Malcolm, like, shoot, I bet she won't be seeing that beach. No, she gonna,
No time soon. You better stop playing.
she gonna see this hardwood beach. So we're gonna get in this lab. They already got y'all got a lifting program and all that stuff to try to get bigger.
We have a great strength coach. He's super, super nice, Steven, and he's getting us in shape, getting us ready for the season. So we've been going to him every single day, and then we've been having open gym every day. So it's been good. It's been nice, but I can't wait for in a week that the coaches are going to get in the gym with us, and then we can really start getting after it.
Ooh, it's almost time. It's almost time. I can't wait to watch it. We're going to be watching you on TV for sure. Yeah. We're going to be watching you on TV. All right, let's go. Welcome to the championship round. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is heat check moment. Kevin and I are super sneaker fans, and so we infused our love and passion for sneakers into the show. We're about to play a version of Would You Rather, kind of this or that. All right, so this is what we're going to do. Both Kevin and I, like I said, we super sneakerheads. We know that if you look good, you feel good, you play good. We went in our collections and we picked the pair of sneakers that we think represent you. All right, so on the count of 3, we're going to show them up on the screen, and whichever one you like the best, you only get one choice. But one will be crowned the champion and one will be afforded the loss, right? They'll be the runner-ups in this episode. So you get that luxury. The only thing we need you to do is when I count you down, we just need you to say, hold that sneaker. Can you do that for us, Arissa?
Yes.
All right, Kevin, it's time for the heat check, baby. You got yours? You got yours on?
Yeah, let's go. I'm ready. Let's go.
All right, let's go, Arissa. 3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker. Ooh. Okay. The blue and the yellow, perfect for my Cal colors. I think I'm gonna have to go with the yellow one.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't go with the yellow ones. Oh, Kevin. Hey, run up ain't so bad, brother. Let's go. Life is a beach. Hey, check this out, Arissa. I'm gonna give you some good news. I won with those same pair of sneakers on Coach Malcolm's show. You know what I said? I brought him. I don't think I won with the assistant coach, but I also won with the basketball coach at Cal with those same sneakers. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good right now. Somebody give me a plate of this tender greens and let's make this night complete.
I'm going to McDonald's now, so I hope it's a McDonald's close to campus.
Let's make this night complete. All right, as the libero to the outside hitter, it's time, Arissa. We're about to tell them your story, and now that we got you here, we want everybody to leave out feeling inspired. We want them to leave out feeling that passion, that positivity. Y'all gonna make sure y'all follow this future All-American at A Carbonara 2025 on our socials. You plan on changing it anytime soon? You gonna keep it? You gonna keep that?
I'll keep it.
Okay, she gonna keep it. So y'all make sure y'all tap in with her, go follow her journey, holler at her, wish her success. But Arissa, this is your moment of manifestation. This is a moment you can tell us whatever your heart desires, whatever you wrote down on your pad and pen to tell your story. What does the future hold? The title is You Got Next. What's up next for you, Arissa?
What's up next for me is gonna be my goal is to be an All-American, just like you were saying before. So every single day working absolute till you have nothing left, till your gas tank is at empty, and just putting everything out there. My thing is always OWEIT. That's what I say. That's been kind of the thing that me and my dad have always talked about. So OWEIT is outwork everyone, inspire them. So my goal is to outwork every single person in the gym every single time that I step on the court. And then not just to outwork them so that I'm better than them, but to outwork them and inspire them to work harder. Because I think as a team, if you're the hardest working person in the gym, the next person next to you is going to be like, shoot, I don't want her to be outworking me. And so then they're going to work harder too. And I think that just the ripple effect of that, you'll have an entire gym full of super great athletes that are just giving everything they can every single point. So, OWEIT. OWEIT. OWEIT.
First and foremost, do y'all got a trademark on that? Because that's about to be the new Sports Life Talk t-shirt. That's hard. That is called Outwork Everyone. Inspire them. I absolutely love that. Shout out to y'all. That's dope. All right, KT.
I mean, that's very dope. I can't show a lot of emotion right now because I'm in my feelings because I just lost.
Hey, get out of them because that was
no,
fire,
I will. No, that was fire, but I'm not getting out of it anytime soon. All right, Arissa. So, do you have any shout outs you want to give?
I'd like to shout out my family. So my mom and dad, Will and Chandra, and then my 3 brothers, William, Cannon, and Callan. And then I want to shout out my basketball team back home. All of the seniors that just graduated, Aubrey, Mariana, JD, Caitlin, Kiki, Kendall, and then all the little other basketball girls and every single girl in Cuero Athletics, because I hope that I have, kind of gave them something to look up to, and I want them to go and be great. And just to, as a little girl, I know that I always looked up to the older girls, and so I want the younger girls to get to look up to me. And so I just want to shout out all of the Cuero Girls Athletic Program.
B. John, she's so dope. I can't stay mad, so I'm out my feelings. All right.
I'm glad, bro, because
she is killing it. All right, so this is the part of the show where you get the chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. Tell them my story, and I want you to do the same thing.
I think the person that's got next is my high school basketball coach, Amy Crane. She played basketball at USC and won a national championship as a freshman. And she won state in high school, and then she coached our runner-up at the state championship game this past year. And she is an most wonderful person you'll ever meet. She is so kind and cares about everyone so much. She's the girls' head athletic person in Cuero, and she is a wonderful, wonderful human being. So
I guess it ain't never too long to say, blame it on the Crane. Coach Crane, what's good, fam? Let the world know that you are up next. You just got your ticket punched. I'm gonna tell you, I'm super delighted about that one because I was curious about who the coach was, and I saw her holding them trophies. So I would love to meet you. Can't wait to get you on the show. Get your top 5 ready and find us somewhere in Cuero good to eat, because we're gonna get you on the show and we're gonna tell them your incredible story. Arissa Carbonara, you all got next. You are the truth, young lady. I love your energy. I love your vibe. I love everything you are doing right now. Your smile and just everything about you is just super infectious. You got heart. You got humility. You got hunger. And I'm just going to tell you right now, you are extraordinary and elite. You deserve a yeet. What? Oh, Kevin. Woo, this was a fun one. Y'all. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm probably gonna watch this one back right now. I'm not even gonna edit it. I'm just gonna watch this show back right now. This young lady is truly a gift to the game, and thank y'all so much for supporting her. Thank y'all for supporting us. Thank y'all for watching another episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next. Thank you for coming on, Arissa. I mean, you are the true star for today's episode. So thank you so much for coming on. Y'all don't forget to smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, hit that share button. Let's get this content rolling and growing. And if you do so, don't forget to throw the intense laughing and crying emoji in the chat so Kevin and I can personally reach out to you and just tell you how much we appreciate you for being a part of the family. I said it earlier today, and I take pride in the fact that we've done over 800 of these shows, and I'm telling y'all the shows have been amazing. We got a lot of volleyball in the past, so y'all make sure y'all comb through the archives. But hey, go download the podcast, download this show in audio format as well as all the other ones, and keep all the laughs, keep all the energy and entertainment going. I promise you, we tell these stories as fun as we possibly can to make sure you enjoy yourself, you laugh, but we leave you with something that's inspirational and moving forward. Wherever you download your podcast, Spotify, Apple Music, I don't know, but y'all looking at the future VP of Sports Life Talk Media, so y'all make sure y'all tap in for that one. If you want to be on the show, you know what? This is an open curtain call. If you play volleyball, we love basketball, but we got to tell some more stories of the volleyball young lady. So don't hesitate. Go to our website, SLTUGotNext.com. Click on the nominate tab and tell us a little bit about yourself. why you feel like you got next. We're going to get you an audition to be on the show. If you half as dope as her and her 5 dogs and 3 brothers, then you gonna come on here and we got to tell your story. So I would love to have you, Kevin. I don't know what I'm missing. I'm probably forgetting something. Oh, at Sports Life Talk, make sure you follow us. We drop content all the time. As I told you, we got probably about 75, 80 shows coming for the rest of this year, and they're gonna be bangers. I'm telling you, the names are incredible. More unicorns like the one we have on the show today. Arissa, thank you so much. KT, let's go home, man.
So much for rocking with us. Whatever you need from us, please look, and we got your back.
Thank y'all so much. I really enjoyed this, and it was great to meet y'all, and I'm so happy that I got to be on the show. So,
well, you know, it's only one thing left to do, right?
What's that?
You got to lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not lose your chance to blow, because opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Let's go, Sports Life Talk Nation. We love y'all. Stay safe. Be blessed. Respect each other and love one another, because together we are better. And listen, tough times don't last, but tough people do. So keep dreaming big, because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
I knew you had next, because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like, in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this. Yeah. Sports Life, talking this.